Gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of the Grizz's Cave. I'm here with the big Grizz. Today's topic is going to be on body language and presence. So let's get to it. Will, you want to say anything before we get started?
No, thank you for asking the questions. Let's get to it.
Cool. We have one that says here, express dominant masculine energy around females. I'm assuming it says, how to express
dominant masculine energy around females. This gets a lot deeper than what I'm sure he's expecting as an answer. But you can't fake the energy. So he's saying dominant masculine energy. You can't fake it. So if you sit there and you feel that because you are open in your body language or because you cross your arms or whatever the case may be, that she's going to feel you being more masculine, and that's not going to happen. So
do you think this goes back to the last episode that we did? Do you think this goes on working on yourself?
It does. 100%. So but here's the thing, not everybody. It's funny because naturally we had it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes we would lose it or kind of just forget, but a lot of people aren't as masculine as you think they'd be.
Right.
Does that make sense? There's some buff ass dudes at the gym, and you could just feel them.
Much, yeah.
You can feel them. Like, he looks big and intimidating,
right, but
you can feel he's a softy.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have my soft side too. But I know for a fact that because of the way we were raised and how we challenge each other, builds that kind of more masculine energy. I would say hang around friends, hang around brothers that challenge you, that put you in an area of discomfort, that point out your flaws, that make you want to level up. And the consistent pursuit and the consistent, I guess, fire to build and to make yourself a better person, it'll bring out that masculine energy naturally.
All right. Here's the next one that says, the best advice to have a masculine presence with her when it's your first time meeting.
Okay. Lead. I would say lead. So one thing that a lot of people don't know how to do, and I'm not just saying men, I'm saying, and not just with dealing with women, but I'm saying all around, people don't know how to lead. And this is something that I feel like I'm pretty good at doing when I'm conversing. I'll be in a conversation and I can feel the conversation steer in a direction that I don't want it to go.
Yeah.
I stop it right then and there. I'm like, nope. I bring it back.
That's sales. Controlling conversation.
It is sales. Yeah. So I would say lead. And I'm not lead the conversation, lead physically, lead her to her chair, all of that on her first date.
It goes as little as even, where do you want to eat? Just say, hey, we're going here.
Exactly.
And if she doesn't like it,
oh well. Yeah. Just say, hey, we're going here. If she genuinely says, hey, I don't like this or I can't eat this, have a second option. Don't ask, where do you want to go?
Right.
Just leave. Just, okay, well, we'll go here. Mm-hmm. And then just find solutions to problems. So if she brings up a problem, find a solution. That's it. Like, for example, I mean, I don't date vegans, but if I eat steak. And if she's not if she has a problem with it. So
those are the kind of women you don't want to track either way.
Yeah, for the most part. So if a girl's like, oh, I'm vegan. All right, well, go to a place where they fucking have salads. Like, all right, we're going to Chipotle. Shit. Like, get no meat. Like, no, I'm just kidding. But I kind of. But there you go. Okay, lead would be the number one thing.
That's a good answer. Here's the next one. When flirting, is it better to have hands in pockets or out?
Oh, that's easy, guys. Come on. Hands out. Always out. So there's a lot of things, and you can YouTube this. There's a lot of things that you can do that your hands signal some dominance, signal that you're leading. Learn to be calm. So a lot of dudes, when they're talking to girls, they get nervous and they get anxious, and then they're like, oh, and then this, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and their hand movements everywhere, and you're distracting the woman.
Right.
So a lot of times you could just be like, and sometimes this, but I would say blah blah blah. You continue talking. The hand movement has to be limited. Definitely not in the pockets though, because putting your hands in your pockets is you are afraid of something.
Insecure.
It's insecurity, and you're hiding your hands.
Right.
And so.
And also, if you're flirting, because you did mention flirting, you want to be touchy, right?
Of course.
So if you want to lean in, grab the thigh, hey.
Yeah.
Things like that.
I gotta tell you something.
Exactly.
And lower your tonality. I'm gonna whisper something to you.
So for guys who want to smash on the first date, that's a good,
that's how you escalate. Yeah, that's how you escalate. So you should have taken off your lock code before we started.
Here's the next one. This is a raw conversation.
Okay. Yeah, this is very raw.
Yeah, so there's gonna be some hiccups, but hey, it is what it is.
Whatever.
What body language should you use when approaching a woman? So maybe it's just seeing her, maybe, and approaching.
It just depends. So everything depends. I would say, when approaching a woman, you always have to be confident. So, what body language shows that you're confident? Being relaxed, relax your shoulders, stand up straight, head up a little, tilted a little bit, so it looks like you're kind of looking down on her. That's a key one that I learned from this dude on YouTube. And I mean, he wasn't the most. I'm not proud to say that I followed him for a little while, but there were some things that he taught me that I was like, okay, I learned some shit from him.
You pick up some nuggets.
Yeah, I picked up some nuggets. But anyway, he said, look up a little bit, as if you're looking up, and look down. So it makes it appear like you're taller. It makes it appear like you're looking down on her a little bit, so you're not pedestalizing her. So that's one that you're approaching. You're kind of like you're intrigued, like you're cute, but I want to know if there's more to you. So it's calm your eyes down a little bit, kind of have that sleepy look. The
light skin look.
The light skin look. That's the one. And I would say all of those combined show confidence, but aloofness. Kind of like, I don't care if you are invested in this conversation or not. I'm just trying to see what's up. And if there's something here, cool. And if not, cool.
Right. Okay. Hey, I learned that. That's something.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one. Here's one.
Really quick, going back to that one. To add to the aloofness, one thing you can do is kind of turn your body a little bit. So if I first approach a girl, I kind of walk past her sometimes. So I'll walk past her and I'll stop. Hey, excuse me. And I look back at her. So my back is kind of towards her. It kind of shows like, you don't have my full attention. You caught my attention, but you don't have my full attention yet. Okay. As the conversation progresses, you could turn towards her now. But it makes you look ahead. It makes you look above. Because a lot of times guys, that if a girl's walking, they'll chase her down and they'll tap from behind, and now she's turning back. So switch it on her. Be her and then look back at her.
Interesting.
Oh, hey.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. That's a great point, actually.
Yeah. You like that?
I've been out the game.
I know you've been out. Yeah, so. No, you with your girl. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm with my girl. So all this is interesting. Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot. Body language is. So here's the thing with body language, it's not what people think. It's not about, oh, I'm gonna stand up with my chest out, or I'm gonna have my legs spread open, or it's not about that. It's about the psychology. There's a psychology behind how you sit. There's a psychology behind how people look at you with their eyes. If their eyes are moving around, darting around, it shows that they're nervous. It shows that they're insecure. If you're very calm, unengaged, to a point, even not as smart, because they're easily distracted, and you know what I mean. It's just okay if something's. So we have the screen here on, right? We haven't looked at it once. But someone who's just like always glancing at the screen, right? Like, okay, this guy, he can't focus. Yeah. There's no. It's not that they're not smart. I would say just their mind isn't as strong. Yeah. Does that make sense? Because the mind is like a muscle. And you have to work it out so you can learn to focus better and be present. And when you're more present, now you can really have a better conversation with a woman. So it's very deep. It gets very deep.
But those are good points, though. Good points.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Okay.
How do I show people that I'm approachable with my body language? That's a good question.
That is a good one. So this is a double-edged sword, because you can want to seem approachable. You can smile. You can look people in their eyes. You can make yourself seem relaxed, right? And people will be like, oh, he seems approachable. He seems like a nice guy. I want to go talk to him. Mm-hmm. But by you opening up yourself so much, it devalues your presence. It devalues you. So if I'm so open that I allow anybody to come in and say hello to me, I'm saying that, hey, come interrupt my day. You're more than welcome to interrupt my day because my time isn't worth anything, right? So a lot of times, believe it or not, I actually, whenever I'm in a social setting, I don't come off as very approachable.
And you know what? I've had people tell me your brother is intimidating.
Really?
Yeah, I've had people tell me that.
Yeah, and that's why, because, and this goes back to frame. Are they worthy of my attention?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I got to get to know you
Right.
first. But for the most part, most people are not worthy of my attention.
Yeah.
So that's the frame that you have to.
So we had a little hiccup there.
Technical issues.
Yeah,
Battery died.
Yeah.
But it's all good. But what I was talking about, I was saying most people aren't worthy of my attention.
Yeah.
Now, that can come off as very egotistical, arrogant.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You value yourself more than anybody else is going to value you. Or you should.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you have that frame, if you have that mentality, it's going to lead to that.
Yeah, and when you put it that point, it's not cocky. It's not arrogant.
Yeah.
I think it gets to a point where some people do that, and it does come across cocky. For example, some women, the ones that you talk about.
Yeah.
So, but I think if you know you have it, other people know you have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yeah. So you don't always want to be open.
All right.
That's the answer to that question.
Cool.
When you want to be open, smile, relax, make eye contact.
Here's another question.
Okay.
What do you think of Sigma?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what he's talking about either.
Sigma. So I've heard what I think it is because people talk about being an alpha male and a beta male. Mm-hmm. And I guess a Sigma is in between. I'm not sure.
I think I've heard it in that context. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked it up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't like the term alpha male. I don't like the term, oh, I'm alpha. Yeah. I never say that.
Yeah.
I want people to say that about me.
Yeah. I see your comments. People say it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want people to think that I do believe in my ability.
Right.
I believe in how I built myself, but I know there's a lot more work to be done. Mm-hmm. So I'm just a student of the game. That's it. I'm a student of life, and I'm trying to live the best life that I can. So
cool. I just talked with a girl, and I kept my arms and legs open while sitting. Is this good?
It depends on the situation. So arms and legs open. Again, this goes back to being open, right? You don't want to be too open. You don't want somebody to automatically think, is this guy always like this? Is he this open with everybody? Mm-hmm. So this, maybe later on in the date, is good. Okay. I remember one time I first met a girl. We went on a little Starbucks date. I sat down. This is when I first started. And I had my legs open, really relaxed. Kind of like I didn't care. In that case, it works because you're just chilling. Like you're not trying to prove anything to her. So in that case, yes. Now, if you are kind of sitting and I don't know, trying to be too much, you're trying to do it too much.
You can tell when it's disingenuous.
Yes, exactly. That's the key. Yeah. That's the key. So, I kind of want to take back what I just said because I'm being wrong. Like, at first you want to seem a little aloof. And you can do that with your legs open and your arms open. By kind of, head back a little bit. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? You don't want to be too much. That's all I'm trying to say. There's got to be a balance. Yeah. And so I'm trying to think of examples in my head that I've done.
But I think we both
in general, that's good.
Yeah. I think we both know some guys that try and you can just tell.
And you have to internalize it.
So you got to be genuine.
You have to well, here's the thing. Genuinely, right now, you're a bitch. For the most part. Like, not you, but
right, I know.
Dudes who are trying.
Right.
It has to come naturally.
Exactly.
And it doesn't... You don't get to that point until you put in years of work.
You work on yourself, yeah.
You got to work on it for years. So,
here's a question. How to let a hoe know I'm vibing by myself?
Vibing by yourself. I'm guessing this is at a party?
I don't know.
Okay. How to let a hoe
or just
know.
doing him.
Just let a girl know that you're just doing...
Like, I'm thinking like, hey, I'm just doing me.
With body language, I don't know. I mean, this is a weird question.
It's kind of weird, but I'm thinking like if they're texting, take your
ignore it.
Time, to respond.
Yeah, take forever to reply. If you're in person, I'm assuming you're at a party and a girl comes up to you. I guess. I don't know. Just arms crossed.
Ignore her.
Yeah.
How can a guy show masculine energy with body language?
So this is in my email. So if you haven't signed up to the email, a little shameless plug.
That's a
great transition.
That's a legit plug right there.
Yeah, hold on, go back. Let me finish talking. So, so if you haven't signed up to my email, I give you a free PDF on three reasons.
That's the first email.
3 reasons why women aren't approaching you, but I send you multiple emails afterwards. And in one of those videos, I send you a video. There's a guy who worked for the FBI, and he's a master at body language. And he actually uses body language to spot out spies who are undercover. For example, in one of his videos, he said that he caught a spy once because he saw a man come out of a flower shop. And the man that was coming out of the flower shop was holding the flowers upside down. So he was walking with the flowers like this, and the flowers down over here, and the stems up here. Huh. So he was like walking like this.
Yeah, I get it.
And nobody does that, only in certain countries. So he found out that this guy's from another country. This is a spy.
Ah, interesting.
Because he knew what country he was from.
That's cool.
Well, I forgot my point there.
Well, he says, how can a guy show masculine energy with...
My point. So this guy, he does a recap on political figures and how they exude masculine body language and masculine energy. Vladimir Putin is a good example.
What about Trump?
Trump's a great example. So I would recommend look up the emails, the YouTube videos on there.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Here's another one. How do I approach a group of girls without being all awkward? You're good at this. You're real good at this.
Yeah, thank you. Just be calm, be relaxed, and be fun. So my favorite, believe it or not, is in a restaurant. I'll go up to a table of girls.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I'll go up to a table of girls, and you've seen me do it.
Seen them do it.
Yeah, I will just go up and be like, ladies, forgive me for interrupting. No, I don't say forgive me for interrupting. I say, you're going to have to forgive me. Yeah, you're going to have to forgive me for interrupting. So whether you want to or not, you're going to have to forgive me. First of all, that's the language I use. Okay. But you know what? This is my first time here. Or just, it's how you converse. You have to learn to make normal conversation to open up a conversation, a set of girls that makes it just normal. Like, okay, it's a normal dude. Then you lay down intent, which means, okay, hey, I'm not just here just talking bullshit with you. I'm here because I think one of you guys is cute and I'm trying to get your number, or I'm trying to get to know you.
Would you engage with all of them, or just the one that you're...
So I usually engage all of them to begin.
In the beginning, right?
To build rapport. And then I say, so I'll be honest with y'all, the reason why I came up here is because I had my eyes on you. And I point out at her. And then all the girls turn their heads to her. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so cute. And sometimes, I'm sorry, I'm married. That's cool. Sometimes, oh my God, I'm so shy. It's all good. Hey, if you're feeling me, I'd like to get to know you more. Let me get your phone number. If not, it's all good. No worries. I'll be over there. Just say hello here and there if you walk by. Whatever. It's casual. Here's the key. How do I approach a group without being awkward? If you make it awkward,
it's gonna be awkward.
It's awkward. If it's normal, everyday, something that you do all the time, and it's just it's normal. It's normal. We're socializing. It's normal.
I think what guys tend to do is they don't have the conversation. They're thinking too much in their head. What do I gotta say?
Yeah.
Just go over there and converse.
Yeah. There's a way to converse, because a lot of dudes, here's how you get stuck in the friend zone. You converse about some bullshit, and nobody ever realizes, oh, this guy was trying to hit on me. The girls don't ever realize that. You have to make it clear, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here for the most part because I'm trying to fuck, right? Of course, if it leads to a relationship, that's the other thing. But there has to be an intent. It has to be man to woman.
Right. And obviously, if the guy's not just trying to smash, and he can approach with, "Let me get to know you." Right?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah, okay.
of course.
Because I know that you got to have both audiences address both.
Exactly,
audiences.
exactly. And different guys have different goals with women.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to teach is not just women. I'm trying to teach you how to be the man that goes after what you want.
Mm-hmm.